Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Albion. We are wandering around. Hey, Christine. Let's go ahead and talk to you again. Hi, honey. Well, taking a walk before the shuttle takes off. That's her. Hi, honey. Well, taking a walk before the shuttle takes off? I'm just checking out the systems that this giant crate is going to land with. So what are you doing? I'm checking the landing systems for the 4th time today. Well, hey, it's better to be safe than sorry, I suppose. What can you say about a dream? You still can't get that crazy dream out of your head? It's so strange that it keeps coming back. Well, since it's not really a nightmare, I hope you can live with it until it stops. What can you say about landing? If everything works, and we assume that it will, we'll be buckled in for about 45 minutes. After that, the landing should be complete and segments of the ship will fold out horizontally. Then there will be direct gravitational orientation with the segments. Don't forget to stow away any items in your cabin. What can you say about flight? I envy you in Hofstede. You will be the first to see Nugget. I'm crossing my fingers for you, Tom. Take care of yourself, okay? Alright, see you soon. Bye, big guy. And once again, I try to move like Ultima 7. There's some tables over here that have some items that I would like to yoink. Also... Nope, I'm not close enough. How about you? Michelle Layton. Hello, Driscoll, you daredevil. Have you heard about what happened to Snoopy? So I think the Snoopy is because his name was Beagle, and because he's a government agent. What are you doing? I'm responsible for the life support systems. What can you say about the life support? Everything's in the green. I'm not expecting any problems. If some feces get into the freshwater system during landing, you'll find out. Can you just clean it up and not let me know? I'm good. Just say there was some contamination and be done with it. Don't need to say what. Snoopy. The government inspector. He took his monitoring job fairly seriously. I hear he has really been breathing down the captain's neck a couple of times. The guy who discovered him said he found him under the exploded comm unit, and on the seat, and partially in the next room. And that's the exact same thing that someone else said. Hey, maybe they're not actually independent people. Maybe they're androids. Let's go and take this. Why not? I am going to yoink all of the things. Take that. Take that. Who knows when cups might be useful? I can like drop stuff if I get overloaded. But this is also an RPG, and no, I have not seen the pilot of the Mega Res Novae, and I'm not going to repeat it to inform security if I do. Yeesh. It's an RPG. Surely I can sell those things for some credits at some point, right? Let us head up here. See what we got over here. An automatic door, but it won't open. How is it automatic if it's not opening? Game? Tell me that. This was Inspector Beagle's room. A box. I will take the box. A container. I will take the container. I mean, they're containers, but I'm not sure if you can use them. I think you can get some containers that you can put stuff in this game, but, No! No, I'm not. Leave me alone. Let's go ahead and manipulate. Nourishment in the form of concentrated bars is found here. 12 more chicken bars. Delicious. What can I get out of this? There are some cartridges in this cabinet. Canister. Ammo. Weighs 10 G. Can be used by pilot, scientist, and technician. Well, don't mind if I do. I'll take some bullets. Look at all the things that I have. I think that's all I can get out of this room. Hey, you. Where'd you go? There you are. The security guard casts a suspicious glance at Tom. He doesn't answer. Aw, rude. Alright, so we can't go in there. Can we look at this? A control panel. Alright, nope. No, I am not coming. Leave me alone. I'll fly my dang shuttle when I'm good and ready. It's a vehicle. I don't think we can get into any of these containers. Sorry about the noise. Hi, Tom. I don't have much time. The captain picked me to prepare the storage rooms for the landing. I'll move as soon as I can. Bye, Tom. No, that's even worse. That's worse. Okay, that's not actually what I wanted. Nope. Can I go someplace where it's not noisy? There we go. That's not as bad. What are you doing? I'm the machine driver for the mining robots. However, right now I'm taking care of the storage area. Well, what can you say about the machine technician? Well, you know, normally our job begins after the landing when we start mining the raw materials. Alright. Take a look at canisters. I'm not interested in this item. Take a look at stim drinks. Okay. I think it'll generally be pretty clear when we need to show something to someone, so I'm not going to do that too often. This is a ship's meeting point and mess room for the crew. Hello? Hello, Tom. I'd like to see inside the comm room, you know, where Snoopy got it. Too bad there's a security guard at the door. Are you just a morbid person or something? No, I am not coming. Leave me alone. And that's the same text. I hope we've gone through everything. Let's go ahead and take that. Can't go in there. Just take all of the things. Can I take the plate? I can. Everything will be mine. Everything will be mine. Dishes? Tom, why are you taking all the stuff from the table? Oh, oops. Oh, you know, just, you never know when some plates might be useful for repairing a shuttle. Yeah, that's it. Cutlery and a drinking cup. No, leave me alone. That is rather annoying. It will, well, we will do something, at which point we won't have to hear that for a while. Need to be careful about that. I'll probably get overloaded at some point and start dropping some of this stuff, but... I mean, you know me and RPGs. I take it all. Salt and pepper shakers. Alright, there's nothing there. Hey, Raynor, how's it going again? Ah, hello, Driscoll. I hope you're feeling fit for our flight. What is your job? I am a physicist and xenobiologist in government service. What can you tell me about, the flight? I'm eager to experience your flying skills. It is an absolute high for me each time I see a new world, even if it is a sterile world which your company has given the unbelievably poetic name Nugget. Of course, it would be much more interesting to discover a beauty like Joshi used to be. But that would mean this complex would have to come all this way for nothing. Even if that would make the old environmentalist in me gloat. Well, I'm liking Raynor already. What can you tell me about Nugget? The name of our
The name for our destination planet crudely means what DDT sees in it, a profitable warehouse of raw materials, and nothing more. Haven't you seen the probe data? Let me summarize them briefly. The data shows a small desert planet with a gravity level of 0.8 G due to its heavy core. There is oxygen in the atmosphere, but breathing in the open air is probably not possible without assistance. The world's sun is similar to the size of ours, but it radiates a color spectrum shifted somewhat to the red. The planet has no axial tilt, so there are no significant seasonal variations in temperature. I think we can count on daily temperatures of around 50 degrees Celsius and nighttime temperatures around the freezing point. Oddly enough, a solar revolution lasts almost as long as an Earth year. I think that all that is known about... I think that all that is known about our destination. We'll know more after our flight. Alright? What can you tell me about Joshi? Don't remind me. In my opinion, along with the careless behavior on Gaia, Joshi's case is the biggest interstellar space travel scandal. You know, at that time, one of DDT's competitors almost completely destroyed a life-filled planet. And you know what else? If it hadn't come out that a living world was ruined and an entire planet exterminated, there would probably still be no control over the matter. If I remember the multinationals' comments, they said the planet had poisonous substances in its atmosphere which could not support human life. As if the native flora and fauna don't represent life. Unbelievably, they also commented about the end of the Grictra. They called them lop ears and said they were subject to the Earth virus because they were decadent and were at the end of their developmental history. Excuse me, I get enraged when I talk about this. Ultimately, this incident is the reason I am on this ship. Since Joshi, no private spacecraft can go to an unexplored system without a government official. Alright. What can you tell me about the Hoika? Gaia is an example of the fact that mankind obviously did not learn from its errors. In the euphoria of the invention, or rather the discovery of Oversea, Gaia just had the misfortune of being a planet capable of supporting human life in the first star system mankind explored. The discovery of native intelligent inhabitants, the Hoika, triggered a greater excitement than the discovery of the Oversea. Of course, this did not prevent the settlers from treating the Hoika the same way various nations were treated during the colonial times on Earth. Only now is it becoming clear how exceptional Gaia is, since it is the only world we have found which can permanently support human life. Alright, what about, floppy ears? That's a racist term, Driscoll. The Gritka were a culture with a history of more than 200,000 years older than ours. There were only a few thousand of them when the virus from Earth exterminated them. Complex. It will be fascinating to see how the ship is converted into a factory which builds its own infrastructure. The amount of automation is simply unimaginable. There will be a metal organism which continues to expand itself and which will send excess raw materials to Earth. The Toronto is going to turn me schizophrenic. Hofstede, the xenobiologist, complains about the despoiling of a virgin planet, but the physicist Hofstede is fascinated by the technical achievement of the ship's represents. What do you know about DDT? What do you know about Saren? Daimler Hasu Thompson. I know your company better than you believe, Driscoll. My mother worked there, and I spent part of my childhood and youth within the company culture. It's the second largest multinational corporation on Earth. It has more turnover than the gross national product of most countries. DDT arose from a merger of two European corporations and one Japanese company. The corporation is one of the strongest in the large multinationals. It looks like your job is secure, Driscoll. Headquarters? I'll bet DDT's central office is going crazy since contact was broken off. Tell me about the government. Since the latest high-handed activities of the multinationals have become more known, the pressure on the corporations has assumed pleasingly large dimensions. It has almost gotten to the point that the government deserves its name. What about government service? Well, I'm in government service because it offers one of the few possibilities to do practical work out here without being in debt to one of the major companies like DDT. That sounds good. Environmentalist? You know, I was a member of the environmentalists until the radical wing drifted more and more into terrorism. But at least the official part of the organization achieved great successes. The gene technology that supported the resurrection of the tiger last year really improved the public's opinion of the organization. Ever since the greatest messes are being made in outer space, The situation of the last nature reserves has improved noticeably. And that's about it. Alright. Let's just go ahead and click that. Alright. I'll talk to you later. Till then, I'll see you on our flight. You seem to be sitting oddly in that chair. Why can't I sit in chairs? I don't see anyone else here. Nope. Not going. It can wait, as clearly it is. Hello. It's Captain Brandt. What is it, Driscoll? My time is precious so close to landing. Sir, I only wanted to ask if you could tell me a more precise departure time for the shuttle flight. Should have launched a long time ago. Didn't you hear the announcement? When you go is up to you, but you shouldn't try our patience too much. Wait. I want to talk to you again. Sorry, Driscoll, don't have time now. Pay attention to the loudspeaker messages for your takeoff time. So if you talk to him before he, you start getting the messages, he'll say, he's too busy to say anything about that right now. Just listen for the loudspeaker announcements or something like that. I've already been there. Well, Betty Joe is working up there at the end of this corridor. I should go see him. I will do so. Hello? Is this Joe? No. I have talked to you. You don't understand by. Alright, good. Good. Well, you just used it. Now, let's look around a little bit more. We got more storage rooms. This is a shuttle hangar. I do not want to go there. Hello? Robert Shaw. Hello, Driscoll. Well, is everything set for the flight? What are you doing? I'm the mathematician and navigation officer. Oh, what can you tell me about the flight? I've checked the calculations for your flight path again. Everything is in the green area. No critical points in the path. It should be child's play. What can you tell me about being a navigation officer? Fairly hard job this time. Even though, or maybe because, we have Ned the AI on board. I've tried to find errors in the AI's calculations during the entire flight, but there are none. I think I'm removing the need for my own job by all that checking. No one is prepared to trust an AI 100%, but I think it won't be long before that'll start to change. What can you tell me about the AI itself? It's fantastic. They say it took up almost 1/4 of the ship's developmental costs. Just think, it has only been 20 years since computers became fast enough to handle the consciousness algorithms. I feel like you're saying the exact same thing that someone else is. Oh my god, they're all AIs! See you soon. Bye. We'll go look for Joe in a minute. There's still places to explore. No, I have not seen the pilot of the Omega Res Novae. Hello. Hello, Driscoll. Good luck with your flight. Okay, that's just something on the floor, apparently. This goes into the infirmary and security personnel's accommodation sections of the Toronto. Regular crew members have no access. Aw. Alright, let's go back this way. It's a rather large room up there. Two security guards stand in front of the entrance to the comm room. This is where the ship's communication units are installed. Hello? Can I go in? Colonel Priver. Go on, there's nothing to see here. What happened? You're certainly not standing around here for your health. You must have heard of the inspector's accident with the overseas comm unit. The comm unit is closed until further notice. What's your job? I'm a security officer with the rank of colonel. Why are you standing guard, though? What can you tell me about Saren, the comm room? The room remains closed to the crew until there is no longer any danger from the defective unit. That's enough questions. Driscoll, why are you just ignoring the alert? Because I don't want to go yet. You can do that? Yep. Dang, I wish I could. There's nothing to see here. Please move along. Nope, can't open the door. Can't open that door. I can't open that door. The room in which Joe, an old friend of Tom's, is currently working is behind the lower door. Alright, well. First let's talk to you, if I can click on you. It's Ned. This is the android body that Ned, the AI of the Toronto, uses to communicate with people. Good day, Mr. Driscoll. How can I help you? Hello, Ned. What do you know about the accident that killed Inspector Beagle? The discharge which unfortunately led to Mr. Beagle's death must have occurred during the oversea phase. Unfortunately, I don't know why Mr. Beagle was trying to operate the comm unit at precisely that moment. He did not have any personal relations with the other crew members, so no one was able to give me information about his motives. I am sorry that I cannot give you more information on this matter, since the death of a government official, even if it was undoubtedly an accident, puts our company in a bad light. Ned, do you have any more precise information about my exploratory flight with Mr. Hofstede? As you can gather from the announcements, everything's ready for the launch. You need only report to the launching area when you hear an announcement. Are the landing preparations running according to plan? I'm happy to report that all systems are operating at an error level which is 5 times below all previous flights of DDT space vehicles. To put it another way, everything's running like clockwork, Mr. Driscoll. You know, I mean, except for the whole government inspector being killed thing. Alright, I have to go, Ned. Goodbye, Mr. Driscoll. Well, let's see what's up here. Nothing there. Is this just another news panel? Nope. Nothing of the sort. Can't do anything with that door. No, I am not going, game. I do not want to. I want to sit on my butt. Hello. Hey, fella. You want to keep me from my work? Good idea. Hi, Joe. Have you seen the security forces in this area? Joe, the last time you looked like that was after that tour through Osaka, just before the launch. Hi, Joe. Have you seen the security forces in this area? Yes, they're blocking access to the comm room. Arrogant guys. You bet. You know, I've always been curious. I'd like to have a look at the mess in the comm room. I know how we could get by those snoops. I can show you an access to the service deck. You should be able to slip past those security types and get into the comm room. What do you think? Good idea. Let's go. Okay, look. The wall panels with the green light chains cover the accesses to the service deck. You'll find one of these in the room north of this one. The access code for the deck is 1042. Behind it, you'll find a ladder going down. There you can find a service passage into the comm area. Joe, the last time you looked like that was after that tour through Osaka, just before the launch. Ugh, don't remind me. I'm drowning in work this close to the landing. At least our sake marathon in Osaka was worth it. So what are you doing? I'm simulating a couple of errors so I can check out the backup systems. What can you tell me about the reserve systems? Routine stuff, but a lot of it. I'm simulating the most improbable accidents, but the ship systems are eating them for breakfast. What can you tell me about the service deck? The service deck lies under the main deck where we are now. There's a service access, and it is used primarily by robots, and by us technicians whenever those bolt buckets can't handle something. You have to understand, the service deck was set up primarily for robots. There are a number of floor switch plates and similar gadgets which control the locks. Just look around for switches if you get stuck in a place. You'll figure it out. Okay, I'll see you soon. Take care, Tom. Do you have any goodies for me? A cabinet. Tongs. Let's go ahead and take those. A portable handheld console. Let's go ahead and take that. A screwdriver. Let's go ahead and take that. You don't mind me taking all your stuff, do you, Tom? A control panel. I can go in here, but there doesn't appear to be anything here. Alright. Well, we have the door code. Well, let's go see a mess. That seems like a great idea. It really doesn't, actually. A keyboard for entering numerical codes. Alright, let's go ahead and manipulate it. Enter access code. Oh my lord, can I just type it in? No, I can't. That's, a very odd design choice. To go all the way to 9,999. Alright, 1024. Wrong code. Access denied. Was it 1042? I do that sometimes. Let's see. It is 1042, but I did just notice that I missed some items that I would like to go get. There's some lockpicks around. And it's an RPG. Who knows when I might need lockpicks? They're in a cabinet, and I'm not sure exactly what room they are. It looks like it's south of this one. Special instruments like this can be used for picking mechanical locks. Look at all the stuff that I have. I am over half my weight now, too. Let's take the lockpick. And take the lockpick. There we go. I'll start dumping stuff if I get close to my weight limit. It'll be fine. Nope, next door. The good news is that I won't have to be alerted about these stupid... I won't be getting these messages when I get through here. Alright, manipulate. Let's go to 1042. There we go. Correct code. Service panel opening. Ladder goes down into the service level. Tom climbs down the ladder into the service level. And here we enter the 3D movement area. I think I can... Yep, I can access the map. So this is where we are. That's the exit. There's a door, closed door there. And this will get revealed as we wander around. Let me see. Yeah, okay. I can use the keyboard for that. You can use the keyboard upstairs too, but I find the mouse a little bit easier there, whereas... Okay, I guess I could do that. The speed does change depending on how far I am. That might be good. Oh, I can strafe. So it's a pretty interesting system. I hadn't seen too many games that would jump between those two views like that. But we will have to find out what is behind this door next time. See you then, everyone.